Welcome back to Supreme Auto Elite. 25 Most Useless Features of Cars. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into something every car owner has experienced at least once in their life. Features that sound amazing on paper but turn out to be completely useless in real life. Modern cars are packed with technology. Manufacturers compete fiercely to add more screens, more buttons, more sensors, and more innovations. But let's be honest, not every feature actually improves the driving experience. Some features are confusing, some are gimmicks, some work once and never again, and some exist purely for marketing brochures. Today, we are exposing them all. This is the 25 most useless features of cars, features that waste money, distract drivers, or simply make you ask, why does this even exist? So buckle up, because this list might change the way you look at your car forever. 1. Gesture control systems. Gesture control was supposed to be futuristic. Wave your hand in the air, and the volume changes. Sounds cool, right? In reality, it barely works. It misunderstands your movements, and you end up changing the radio station when you're just scratching your head. Most drivers disable it within the first week. Instead of touching a simple button, you're now flailing your arms like a traffic officer. Cool in theory, annoying in practice. 2. Touch-sensitive steering wheel buttons. Touch-sensitive buttons look sleek and modern. But here's the problem. No physical feedback. Accidental touches. Impossible to use without looking. A real button lets your muscle memory do the work. Touch panels force you to take your eyes off the road, making them not just useless, but dangerous. Sometimes, old-school buttons are superior. 3. Fake engine sounds through speakers. Electric and modern turbo cars often pump artificial engine noise through the speakers. Manufacturers call it emotional enhancement. Drivers call it fake, cringe, completely unnecessary. If a car is quiet, let it be quiet. If it sounds aggressive, let it sound real. Nobody wants a Bluetooth exhaust system. 4. Heated steering wheel in hot climates. A heated steering wheel sounds luxurious, until you live in a hot country. In places where summer temperatures reach 40 degrees Celsius, steering wheels are already hot, your hands are sweating, and the heater is never used. This feature adds cost, wiring, and complexity for something that remains permanently off. 5. Built-in navigation systems. Built-in navigation used to be impressive. Now, phones update faster. Google Maps is smarter. Traffic data is more accurate. Car navigation systems get outdated, are slow, require expensive map updates. Most drivers use their phones anyway, making built-in navigation a very expensive redundancy. 6. Automatic parking systems. Automatic parking promises stress-free parking. Reality takes longer than parking yourself. Fails in tight spaces. Embarrasses you in public. By the time the system finishes measuring, calculating, and adjusting, a human driver could park twice. Impressive demo feature, rarely used in real life. 7. Overcomplicated drive modes. Eco, comfort, normal, sport, sport plus, individual. Let's be honest, most people pick one mode and forget the rest. Differences are often minimal. Marketing exaggerates the impact. Unless you're on a racetrack, most of these modes make very little difference to daily driving. 8. Rear seat entertainment screens. Once popular in luxury cars, rear seat screens are now pointless. Why? Everyone has a smartphone. Tablets offer better screens. Kids prefer their own devices. Built-in screens become obsolete quickly and cost a fortune to repair. 9. Digital engine temperature gauges hidden. Some cars hide engine temperature inside menus instead of showing a real gauge. Why remove something important? Drivers can't monitor overheating. Warning lights appear too late. Critical information is buried. This isn't innovation. It's removal disguised as progress. 10. Automatic start-stop systems. Start-stop systems shut off the engine at traffic lights. Sounds fuel efficient, but causes engine wear, delays acceleration, annoys drivers. Many people disable it every single time they start the car. A feature that drivers actively fight against is not a successful feature. 11. Rain-sensing wipers that don't sense rain. Rain-sensing wipers are either too slow, too fast, are completely confused. You end up manually adjusting them anyway, making the automation pointless. 12. Voice control that doesn't understand you. Call mom. System response: I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Voice control fails because accents confuse it. Road noise interferes. Commands must be exact. After 3 failed attempts, drivers give up and use their phones or buttons. 13. Ambient lighting with too many colors. Ambient lighting looks great in showrooms. But when you have 64 color options, menu after menu, complex customization, most drivers pick one color and never change it again. The rest are just digital clutter. 14. Pop-up door handles. Pop-up door handles look futuristic, but freeze in winter, fail electronically, slow entry. Sometimes a normal handle is just better. 15. Automatic high beams that blind everyone. Automatic high beams often react too late, blind oncoming traffic, turn off unnecessarily. Drivers frequently switch back to manual control. 16. Touchscreen climate controls. Adjusting temperature through a screen requires multiple taps, menu navigation, visual attention. Physical knobs allow blind operation. This is a downgrade, not an upgrade. 17. Self-closing trunks. Soft close trunks sound premium, but add cost, add weight, add failure points. A normal trunk works just fine. 18. Lane keeping assist that fights the driver. Lane assist often misreads road markings, pulls the steering wheel, confuses drivers. Instead of helping, it sometimes feels like wrestling with the car. 19. Digital speedometers with lag. Digital speedometers lag slightly, change layouts, distract drivers. Analog needles provide instant, intuitive feedback. 20. Overly sensitive collision warnings. False alarms, sudden braking, loud warnings, panic reactions. Drivers lose trust in systems that cry wolf too often. 21. Auto-folding mirrors that fold at the wrong time. Mirrors folding while driving. Yes, it happens. Electrical glitches turn convenience into inconvenience. 22. Wireless charging pads that overheat phones. Wireless charging sounds convenient, but slow charging, heat buildup, phone sliding around. Many drivers return to cables. 23. Digital rearview mirrors. Cameras replace mirrors. Problems: depth perception issues, lag, eye strain. Traditional mirrors remain superior for most drivers. 24. Remote parking via smartphone. Parking your car using an app sounds futuristic. In reality, takes too long, requires perfect conditions, rarely used. It's more of a party trick than a daily feature. 25. Subscription-based features. Charging monthly fees for heated seats, remote start, software features. Drivers already paid for the car. Locking hardware behind subscriptions is one of the most hated trends in the auto industry. Outro. Cars today are smarter than ever, but smart doesn't always mean useful. The truth is, simplicity often beats complexity, reliability beats gimmicks, and good engineering beats flashy tech. The best car features are the ones you don't think about, they just work. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 25 most useless features of cars, hit that like button, subscribe, and tell us. Which feature do you hate the most? Until next time, drive safe, and don't pay extra for things you'll never use.